was at the Levon Helm Ramble in Woodstock, and David was I guess a surprise guest there, and I saw him and I said, wow, he was amazing. And I said, well, where's he been all these years? And if I want to know where he's been, I figured there must be an audience out there who was asking me some questions. So that's how I started out and made the connection.
Eva, what was your reaction to Beth coming to you with interest to make a film?
I had no idea that it was going to be anything like this. I had no idea what it was going to be. I just thought it was neat. Okay, there's this woman who's won prizes, and she wants to do a film about me, and great, okay, let's see what happens. And especially considering the subject matter, it was a wonderful film.
What stands out to you when you watch it? The choices that Beth has made, and what are the impressions that you take away from the film?
Well, I'll tell you the two things I like best about it. I love seeing Nancy in her 20s. She's so cute. And I haven't, since I stopped playing for 22 years, I'm trying to rebuild my technique. I wasn't always sure that I was as fluent as I was as I remembered myself being on the guitar. And I can see myself being very fluent there. and say, yeah, I could do that.
Let's take some questions from the audience. Raise your hand if you've got one. Yeah, right over here.
Contemporary music, what do you listen to now? What do you think is good now?
There's a band called Olabelle that I really love. Because it's roots-based music, and that's what I like. Larry Campbell is doing some wonderful things in Easton. He was Levon's musical director. He led the band, and he's a very musical guy. And I'm sure there are others that will occur to me later.
Question. Yeah, right here.
Any particular future album plans or musical plans or maybe scoring?
Question was any future album plans?
Well, to be really frank about it, it's very hard these days to do a professional record. Anyone on earth now can do one in their living room. But I did one of those. Actually, that's the one that, that was Try Me One More Time that got nominated on. But the next one I want to do, I've been talking to Larry Campbell about producing it. The problem is the record companies, even the ones that still exist, and there's not a whole lot of them, they're not selling a whole lot of product. So they don't have a lot of money to finance a record. So Larry and I are trying to figure out, we know what we want to do, but we're trying to figure out a way to get it done. The record companies that are approachable these days, unless you're Beyonce, who, by the way, I think is great, they want you to present them with the finished product. They don't want to finance it. So it's a difficult, it's a difficult thing. The gentleman who asked me stuff that I like, when I saw Beyonce in that terrible movie, Cadillac Records, I thought she was wonderful. And I thought that, in spite of the fact that Etta James, who was one of my favorite singers, thought that she herself should have played herself. It was a little delusional on Etta's part. I thought Beyonce really studied Etta's recording of At Last, which was Etta's biggest tune, and did a great version of it. So right then and there, I became a Beyonce fan. And another artist who I now respect, who I didn't think much of, is Christina Aguilera. She has tremendous technique, but I thought that she used everything she had in every song she did, and I got bored with her fast. And then I saw her at on television at a Grammy Awards show. It was the year that James Brown died, and she was selected to do a tribute to James, and she did It's a Man's World. And she didn't do any of that stuff that she did in the film. She just sang the shit out of It's a Man's World.
Right here in the front.
You play the violin?
The question was, do you play the violin?
Very badly. I play a little country music, and I try not to pick one up unless there's two other fiddlers playing to hide between.
Right hand up, yeah, right in the middle.
You feel my violin, I think?
No, he was there looking for bows, but I'm not sure if they consume that too.
Professional musicians, especially of the caliber, Bill's caliber, they have what they want by now, generally. When I opened my shop, I thought that I'd be selling to players at retail prices what I used to sell to dealers at wholesale prices. It doesn't work that way. Players have to develop a relationship with the shop, so I actually had to begin selling very inexpensive violins, best ones of which were in China. So I had to learn all about those, which were not my knowledge. I was familiar with the older fine violins. And a few years ago, I finally got to the point where some of those students who started with me got to want better violins, and I could sell some of the things that I had on my shelves.
Beth, I want to ask you a question about weaving together the different strands of David's life. There's his music career, there's his work with violins, there's his work revitalizing a town. Talk to me about how you chose to work with all those different themes.
Well, those were three themes that stood out, and I felt they added complexity to the film, so it made a fullness to the film. And, with that, I structured the story, just really wove it, to where it made the most sense so that an audience could really connect with it.
David, if only we had a guitar here, I would ask you to play.
Beth asked me to bring one, and after seeing the film, which I've seen before today, I couldn't say no, so I did that.
Well, shall we step aside and let you do your thing?